it's just fist bump because it's silent.
You know what I used to think? It
What?
was a fist pump, not a fist bump.
Oh, really?
And then I moved down here and everyone said fist bump. And I was like, I'm just not going to say what that is.
I feel like a fist pump is like, yes, in the air, like a Mario setup.
Yeah.
To
I
be
can see
fair.
that. That's
Or you're fist bumping at a concert or something. Anyways,
That's crazy.
we've got a really important topic today.
We do.
I'm glad the fist pumping's out the way.
Yeah, no one can
And
complain.
bumping. Yeah.
Before our big heavy topic.
Yeah. Well, it's heavy and it's important for a reason, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's complex and there's
Yeah.
so many ways you can go with it. But
I think, there's probably a lot of stigma around it.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that's been under-recognised for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
And it affects a lot of people.
Yes.
And a lot more people than we probably think it does.
I was going to say a lot more people than I think it does.
Do you want to kick us off? What's the topic for today?
The topic for today is endo and exercise. We're going to keep it simple though. We're going to try and keep it simple.
Yeah, your crash course.
Yeah, there's too many ways you can go with endo, whether we dive into other treatments and that type of thing. So let's just keep it simple, do the things we do best, endo and exercise.
You've already shortened it to endo to keep it simple, but
yes,
what's
endometriosis
Nice.
and exercise. Yeah, we're going to say endo though.
Yeah,
well, I'm going to say
for sure. I'll say endo too.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, easy. Well, let's do the boring stuff, define it, and
It's not
do
boring.
stats. Nah,
It's important.
it's important.
Yeah.
But we sound terrible when we do them.
Oh.
It's like our bone health one. Everyone's like, "You described that so fun." I was like, "Thanks."
Yeah, did we?
I don't know. I thought it was alright. Anyway, what is endo?
What is it, Jess?
What is it? It's a chronic and ongoing inflammation condition where tissue similar to the uterus lining kind of grows outside of the uterus. Yeah, so that's the most simple way to put it.
Where can it grow? Like what?
Anyway, bowels is probably most common that I hear. Me personally, it's more bowel related as well and stomach related. Some points can go into your chest cavity, but mostly contained within abdominal wall. Yeah.
And then I know a few different stats.
Go for
1
it.
in 7 women are affected.
Yes.
Which is a lot.
It's so many. I think that's where it's so much more common than we think, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
And it's something that takes a long time to get diagnosed.
Yes.
We're reading today on Endo Australia, like it said, 6.5 years to get diagnosed. There's other stats that are even up to sort of 8 years, and that's an average too.
It is.
That's how long for, It's most people take that long, but it can be longer than that, so.
Yeah. It used to be 8 to 12 years or around the 12-year mark, which is crazy. So 6 to 8 is awesome. I think the recognition and the amount of chat that's around it lately has definitely caused more studies and more just awareness around it, that it's cut the diagnosis time down, which is great.
Yeah, so that's unreal. And it's good. Empowering. And
yeah, it is.
Why do you think it takes so long? And I don't know if you want to share a bit of your journey. How long did it take for you to get diagnosed?
Too long.
Yeah.
I think it was... I'm just going to round it to 10 years. I think it was a little bit longer. But I kind of started with bad cycle pain, is what I'm going to call it. Not period pain, but cycle pain. When I was 14. And then I just kind of got told to put up with it, and every woman goes through it, and it's cramping and it's all that jazz. And then I was like, but why am I so fatigued and so tired on the days that I'm not on my period? That's weird. So that was kind of my life for ages until I was taking more time off school.
Yeah.
And then mum was like, that's not great. We should go get some tests and stuff done. Didn't find anything at the time. They just put it down to bad period pain and tried to pop me on the pill.
Did you have scans and blood tests?
I had, because I was young, I had external scans done. I didn't want any internal stuff done at the time. I think it was 14, 15.
Yeah.
And then, so I think that's one, is that it just gets pushed off as period pain is why the delay in diagnosis is so long.
Yeah, which is a shame.
But I think at the time too, I don't think anyone knew better. So it's not, I don't want to blame
people are more woke though now, which is good, and it comes with awareness. But I think it talks to being dismissed in healthcare, and that sucks.
Absolutely.
It's something I know here with anyone's experience we try not to do, but maybe it's also that, you know, when physicians or medical practitioners, if they can't explain things, they'd rather just say, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just this, or you're making it up.
Yeah.
And like, it's not a nice way of putting it, but I've heard of, other patients or clients' anecdotes of feeling that way in healthcare.
Absolutely.
And it sucks.
Yeah. Well, I've got a friend at the moment who like only really knew about like going and investigating her like bad period. Her bad like pelvic pain.
Yeah.
Because it was just like it started getting really random and she just wanted to go and get it sussed. And she was like, oh, like if it wasn't for you talking about it or like me knowing you and your experience, like I wouldn't have gone and sourced it out. But she also had a really bad experience with the GP where they just like completely dismissed it, and she was like, no, it's changed, this is where I just want to like know if there's testing or other things I can do just to make sure, because I have tried. They tried to put her on the pill again, and they were like, oh no, try a different pill and try this first. And I get it, but I think the dismissal of like, hey, like I'm stressed out that like something's changed, I am aware, I just want to like make sure we're going through the process properly and it's not just dismissed as period pain.
Yeah.
So I think that was quite upsetting still, and that was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, and I'm like, anyway. So I think that's
good to have you as a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
No, it's good. I think I have got a list of people that I'm like, try these doctors, try these, like ask for these gynecologists, like and just see what you're thinking. And just advocating, right? Like I feel like that's the biggest thing. It's like I felt like I had to advocate for myself towards the end of the day, where I'm like, okay, something's not right. These general pills aren't working. I'm getting other symptoms from it that's making my quality of life like significantly worse anyway. Yeah. So like just advocate for yourself is like the biggest thing, and I think that's what pushed me to get like a diagnosis. And only last year I got officially. Yeah, okay. So it was endo being investigated from 2019, 2020. And they were like, oh, it's endo style pain, but we're never going to know until you get the surgery. And then with like my football and work, I just put it off. Yeah.
Because the surgery, I don't want to try and pronounce it because I'll probably butcher it. Can you say it? It starts with L.
Like a laparoscopic.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the gold standard for diagnosis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like imaging alone isn't going
to be enough.
I read you can it's like sort of osteoarthritis. Like you can physically examine and suspect it, but for an official clear-cut diagnosis, you need to undergo that procedure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I'm sure that's
and I think
a barrier as well to maybe the longer time for diagnosis.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're saying when you're younger and
Yeah, it's like, and this is my thing. No 14-year-old wanted to be put on like medication or like go through that. Like it was a rough conversation, and I just was like, damn, like I don't even know how to process that. I don't understand it. And then it was like, oh, we'll just try the pill, and then once you get to like out of school age, we'll start looking into it more.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, but I'm taking all these days off, and So anyway,
I saw on Endo Australia, I guess we'll just shout them out because it's they have some really great stuff on their site. But there was an endozone type site that you can click on, and it outlines some of those like symptoms like the fatigue as well, unusual cycle and pain and those sort of things, and then it can print a resource that you can give to your GP, which I thought that was really cool for like that sort of self-advocacy.
It's awesome. Yeah.
And then I mean, if you're getting dismissed after that, then I think you need to find a different practitioner, honestly. Because it's not like there's also, I think, a little side step to like, oh, could you just be Dr. Googling yourself? It's like, I think you're just like concerned and you're trying to like express that you're worried about something and that these things fit how you're feeling. Absolutely. And if someone does just dismiss that, I don't think they've really got your back. So
no, and I think as long as you as the patient, the client, is really open to being wrong about it, like I've got no problem. It's like anyone who comes in here and they're like, oh my god, I was Googling my symptoms because I have this and I thought it's like my rotator cuff, and I'm like, okay, we'll see. Like as long as you're open to it, like
most of the time it's just like the hypothesis that's the least wrong. Like we can be wrong too, and that's why we like go off like a few different like differential causes or differential like outcomes and that sort of stuff, because we're never going to be 100% certain, but the least wrong is probably the best way to like go, oh well, what's the best care in this situation?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we unpackaged that pretty well. And thanks for sharing your
that's okay.
some of your lived experience too, Jess.
That's all right, no problem. I think, what were we going to do? Talk more exercise.
Exercise, yeah. Because there's so many different therapies. There's like surgical, pharmacological, and then you've got your, I guess they're categorized as complementary maybe therapies.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
I'd say they're probably more conservative therapies. Because I guess complementary thinks that, you know, these are the like gold standard only options, and then this is what you do in addition to. But we know with exercise, like, so even if you're someone living with endo, like, you're still a human, so you're still prone to all these other health conditions. You still probably have aspirations and goals relating to fitness and health, and it's like, so I don't believe that's complementary. If you're a human, the exercise is still that. The hard thing is that if we do become very like pathology orientated, so we're just thinking we are just endo as someone with that condition, then I think you'd look at, well, what's guideline care say? Because that's what we try and base a lot of our decision making off. There's the guidelines set by the Australian and New Zealand College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists.
Mouthful.
And they have low certainty because of poor quality evidence on recommending exercise for people with endometriosis, stating that they're not sure if it improves pelvic girdle pain, and it included a variety of different things like stretching and pelvic floor exercise and resistance and cardiovascular exercise. And then there was also some sort of critique like, oh, maybe it can make things worse. It's challenging though, because like when I read through the guidelines, so it's like one thing, I guess, like skimming the guidelines, but when you read what studies were involved, there was like a maximum of 3 studies, and participants were in one RCT, randomized control trial for those listening at home, which is how we put those all together and then perform like a study of all studies, and then that's how we try and get better quality evidence. But there was only like 36 and then 38 participants, so very small sample. And then also it sounds like it was very mixed modal. So the quality of evidence is poor, hence why I can understand why they can't recommend. I just wish there's a caveat of being like, hey, you're still a whole human. Because if you take it literally, and that's for the obstetrician gynecologist who are probably the expert in those areas, if they read that, they're probably less likely to recommend it.
Oh, absolutely.
Which I don't blame them, but also it's 2 studies.
Absolutely.
And it shows too, like, there's been recent systematic reviews as well, so they're the studies of studies. And it's inconclusive whether exercise helps more than not exercising. But that's cool though. Like, it shows to me that there's no harm in doing it. So there's other health benefits. All the critiques, so there was one in 2025 recently, there was one in 2014. The critique is always, we need more randomized control trials and high quality studies. And that's how it is, and that's,
I feel like that's the biggest
in the women's space too. So I think that's an important caveat to have at the start. But then our recommendations are still based on physical activity guidelines, and there's some great sort of resources from Exercise Medicine Australia, and they talk to this point of, we're still a human. People with endo have higher risk of different comorbidities as well. So like irritable bowel syndrome, there's like cardiovascular disease, bone health. There's all these different comorbidities that are associated. Hence why we need to be physically active and do our cardio and strength training. And I think that's the way it's like been pitched, that I'm not like, I don't know, I don't know if it's because of the guidelines and the lack of the research, but I feel like you'd never pitched that like movement's okay either. I think it's only like a new thing where it's like, oh, there's no harm in going and exercising, there's no harm in lifting heavy, there's no harm in running. I think it was just more the type of exercise interventions were very low dosed, very like yoga. Slow. There's a study with yoga. But again, absolutely. That's pretty inconclusive. Like, that's... For sure. And I think if you're dealing with, like, this demographic of people as well, I do feel like... I think the more people I know as well, like, the individuality behind and their stories, how different everyone is,
how different symptoms come up.
Vast symptoms.
Absolutely. Like, it is so complex that I'm like, something we say today is probably not going to fit, like, everyone either. It's like, you could try these things, but it's so different. Well, it is so different.
I'd like to think it can fit everyone. Yeah. It's just knowing that it's what we'd suggest is, like, the type of exercise. So I truly believe that fits everyone. I don't think there's anyone that would be exempt to that. It's probably more the modality, the dosage.
Yes.
And that's where you'd see a qualified, like, allied health professional that's equipped with exercise prescription to help you tailor that to you.
Absolutely.
And same thing, if they're not willing to do that, then they're not the right fit. So I'd say the only time when you said about lifting heavy, that's probably just temporarily on pause would be after the laparoscopic.
Surgery. Yeah.
Is that correct? Did I say it right? Oh, nice. So it's like usual surgical. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think unless there's
guidelines,
complications and things as well with the surgery, it's pretty quick turnover time.
Yeah, like, and it doesn't mean no lift. It just means
modified lift.
Yeah, and we'd always follow the surgeon sort of recommendations there because no one wants to get sued and stuff. But you can still move. You can still do stuff. It's just that's a more graded return.
Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's crack into what you reckon.
Crack into it. So exercise. I think the two myths with exercise then, I think we led into it, was that exercise is going to make pain worse, endo style pain worse. Or there's the second part, exercise is the fix as well, where I feel like you, as I think allied health practitioners, physio EP, I do feel like we are really like osteo-chiro, people who are prescribing exercise probably more so. I think lean into the whole, it can come across as exercise can be your fix. And I'm like, I really don't think either one of those is great. I think everyone is completely individual and you've got to find your space between it works and doesn't.
I'm anti-exercise as a fix for anything, to be fair.
It's an addition. It's there to make things better. So no, I agree. So I think jumping into the two myths then, I think I want to lean more into like why exercise can help more so and keep it positive. Because we do know, again, people can have flares at random times, different movements might not feel good. You have other factors like your sleep, nutrition, everything we talked about in the recovery podcast.
That's true.
That plays on flares and how bad you feel and how good you feel. So let's leave that to the doesn't work side. So I think from the sake of like exercise then, regular movement can help reduce the flare-ups, improve energy. I think we just know this from general exercise as well and physical activity guidelines.
Well, exercise long-term is anti-inflammatory.
Exactly.
Helps reduce all sorts of good like hormones.
Down-regulates nervous system, which in this demographic of people, your nervous system is generally like wound up to the max. So
for sure.
That's why I think
there's a lot more of a shift to it sounds like from certain like governing bodies for endo to even include that sort of pain science education. And that has to be tailored to the person and there has to be buy-in. You have to be ready to engage in that. But pain science education to me doesn't mean you have to pain-splain stuff. It means it's the approach. So it's not saying the nocivic stuff like movement will cause you damage or it's harmful. It's like, well, the systematic reviews that we've talked about show that it may or may not help. It hasn't shown that it's like dangerous.
Yes, that's
the take. Like it's like it's okay, it's safe to move, and we shouldn't put just assume barriers on people because it's not helpful.
Absolutely. Cool. How can it improve? How can exercise improve your pain or help improve? So there's a few things. I think we touched on them mostly though. It's like reducing the inflammation. Helping with your mental clarity is always good, boost your mood. Reduce muscle guarding. That's pretty good. Moving. That's awesome, isn't it?
When we're sore and stiff and for sure.
It's good just to get moving. I think is like the biggest benefit as to why exercise can be helpful.
So many different ways to move.
Absolutely.
I'm sure there's something that would fit you.
Yes, and I think that's where it comes back to like the yoga talk, right? Like I think a lot of studies or like things gynecologists and people who are in women's health space preach is like, low dose, like really slow exercise, like Pilates, yoga, that type of thing, which is fine. Absolutely.
If that's your modality,
works for you, go for it.
Just try and be active.
Absolutely. And if that's the movement that you get in on the day, for sure.
Yep.
If you don't get any movement in on a flare day, that's also completely fine. But it's the mindset of like, if you want to do that and it's helpful.
And you're able to.
You've got all these different methods that you can do.
Yeah.
So like, again, for me personally, I don't really love Pilates and yoga.
Yeah, neither.
That's just, I just can't slow down. Yeah. But if I can get out and go to the gym still, and it might not be the best lift in the world, it might not be the best run I've ever done.
What did you say? You just have to move.
You just have to move.
Yeah.
And like, I feel a lot better going out and like trying to either go for a like faster paced walk or like, I'll do like a really slow, like 2-3K run.
Yeah.
That's fine. I feel great after doing that. It's just the point of getting out.
Yeah. The only bad lift is no lift.
Oh, I was listening. So Endo Australia does their podcast as well. And that's so funny. One of the ladies that was talking on there was asking something about like positions or what's like one of the best things you'd prescribe for someone who's in like a flare. And she was like, I don't think I'd prescribe anything specific. I loved the answer. She's like, I wouldn't prescribe anything specific. It's like, your best position is your next position.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
Yeah, goated.
I was like, amazing. And then she led into more, that could be like exercise.
Yeah.
It could be like standing walking. It could be curled up in a ball if that's what you need to do for the day.
Yep.
But I think it was just highlighting the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Move a little.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. I think then back to exercise strategies, I think, to get around endo pain or flares. I think I led into it a little bit, was training according to your symptoms is a big one. So
I feel like that goes to your auto regulation.
Absolutely.
So on those hard days you might not do as many reps. Yeah, true. We've talked about all these things before. It's all coming together. It's like we've planned this, not just done random episodes.
I know. I swear we thought. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah.
So changing the intensity. It could be the duration. Yeah. It could be the sets and reps to fit how you are feeling on that day. Because again, still engaging in exercise is so much better than not.
Yes.
And again, don't force yourself to if you need that day or 2 days, whatever.
Yeah.
But get back when you can.
Yeah.
Because it's like, again, you're still a human and your body still needs this movement and exercise for other things too, not just the endo.
Absolutely.
And that's not to say, this isn't for your endo, but this is for you as a person with endo.
Yes.
Like, that's the point.
Yeah. I think it's going back to the point where you don't want to class yourself as your condition or your disease or...
And it's okay to be passionate about it and advocate about it.
Yeah.
But if that's just how you see yourself, it's like you're so much more than just that.
Absolutely. And I think that's for me personally, I love the performance space with like pelvic pain endo clients. I think it's such a cool little like niche to go in. But
like exercise performance.
Yeah. Well, that can look like whatever for anyone. And if it's like consistency, great. Like you just want to be consistent with exercise around your endo pelvic pain, awesome.
Yeah.
You want to go run like half mara, you want to run at mara, you want to lift heavy, you want to like really specific strength goals. Like it's so cool, I think, to work in that space because it's like coming back to all these like little exercise strategies where it's for you, it's not for your endo.
Yeah.
So like there's not.
But it can help your endo.
It can help your endo. Yeah, which is a benefit.
Yeah.
So cool. Train according to your symptoms. First one, I'm pretty passionate on like don't force a deload week just because you're bleeding.
Yep.
I think it leans into the myth a little bit about like endo's linked to period pain, which is not always is for some people. So I think it's nice to be like, and then we can lean into cycle-based training and that type of thing eventually. But I think don't just force an off week because you are actively bleeding or you're actively going through a flare is probably the biggest thing. You can, absolutely, if you want to. You don't have to. There's definitely ways you can work around that as well. So that was probably the biggest thing. Consistency over intensity. I think we talked just before with the lifting example, just getting in steps, getting in whatever you can on that day. If it's less than what you usually do, it's okay.
If you want to do a yoga stretch,
go
if you
for it. Yeah. There's no harm
it's all fine.
dropping back like a little bit. So,
and just because we don't like it doesn't mean you don't have to
yeah
not like it too or do like it. It's just try different things, see what works for you. Your body will thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And consistency, just get in what you can,
chip away.
That's it.
Modify
movements is my next strategy. So you can offload certain positions,
change technique,
technique,
change weights. If you're lifting weights, you can elevate it. If it's a deadlift, prop it up. You could swap to machines. You could not stretch as far as in yoga. You could avoid doing pelvic stretches if you're really sore and that feels like it hurts you. If it feels like it relieves, then do that. Spam it.
Laying down feels good, do a bench that day.
But sometimes, I just think that's really hard when you're in the moment.
Yes.
Hello, this is Dr. Sam.
Damn, hello.
On the phone.
This is the podcast.
I'll just mute that. Continue, Jessica.
Okay, continue. This is fun. Sorry, guys. We are doing this while it's open hours.
Well, apparently.
Apparently. It's not yet.
I'm
anyway.
I just saved a life.
You did, yeah. Last one I find is respect your pain and don't fear it. Is like a good mentality to go towards as well, where your body's telling you something. I think when you're going through those phases, we can definitely like lean into that a little more. But your body's telling you something. If you want to push through, you can. If you don't need to, you don't need to. But like, you don't need to fear your pain. You don't need to be scared that it's there. I think it's more just do what you need to do for that day. That's the biggest thing.
Don't be scared that you can't exercise, or that you can't do the things you love, or that you have to stop making plans with friends, or whether you have to postpone, whether it's just not the right day, or if you are in a bit of pain. I think you can always just test and see. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
The worst thing would just be not trying, I think.
Yeah.
And it's for any painful condition.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, we can movement jail ourselves, and it's not to dismiss that your pain's not real, or that it's not something, or like you just push through it, or no pain, no gain. But sometimes things feel way worse until you just give it a little go and start moving for the day.
Absolutely. And it's so hard.
And if it doesn't work out, it's fine. Like you can do your strategies to feel better in other ways. Some more passive stuff, and that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's good. It's good. I it's such a crazy topic though too. I know we're staying really like exercise orientated.
Well, we kind of have to, because it's a wormhole, and
it is a wormhole.
I guess this is our area of expertise as well. It doesn't mean that we can't read the research and have opinions and try and help with decision making. It's just that. I
think it's the biggest thing I want to make clear as well. It's like we know it impacts on social, psychological. There's so many different avenues that it impacts on. We're just saying exercise can be a tool that can help with a lot of those.
Because again, we know those physical activity guidelines, so like the modalities that I'd advocate for still engaging in. So cardiovascular exercise, aerobic training, and then your resistance / strength training. Like they're the two that I would be like, let's keep this up. Like it's really important for your global health. Helps with mental health too. And these are things that can be compromised by something like endo. So it's like if we can keep our whole system healthy and happy, hopefully it helps a bit too. Even if, say, there are more studies and it just says, hey, exercise doesn't help most people most of the time, that's okay. Like it's going to help you as a human.
Absolutely. Cool. What do we reckon? Do we want to go down this little wormhole?
Oh, what's the wormhole?
Cycle-based training.
Maybe it could be its own potty.
I reckon it could be too.
I mean, the takes just the current state of the research, so studies of studies show that to implement a strict cycle-based training approach to women's exercise just isn't it. There's too much variability, and I think that's the critique from the people that sell, whether it's running apps, whether it's exercise programs that are cycle-based. It's the research is too varied, or it sucks, or it's something. But there's actually there is a lot of research, and it does show it's like it's complex. We're all different. There's different like styles of different styles of contraception that people are on. There's different people's cycles are different and varied. So to think that there's this strict, rigid rule to implement.
Yeah.
For someone's training protocols.
Absolutely.
I just think it's a little bit ridiculous.
No, I do
And
too.
it really just sells a product.
Yep.
And I don't think it's to cause harm. I think it actually can be really empowering, and it probably gets a lot of people moving that wouldn't have.
Yep.
I just think it's not in line with the science, and that's where it's being presented as science.
Yep.
It's almost this pseudoscience rationale, and I think to be balanced would just be, hey, it's just not conclusive.
Yeah.
And maybe it's more an open label, like, hey, this is where the current research says we still feel like it about this way, just like we're saying, the guidelines have this critique.
Yep.
But at some point, the body of evidence, when it's that large now, it's kind of like, maybe we just got to accept that maybe that's not the best approach, and that's okay.
Absolutely. I think that was my pro for it, though. Like, I like the cycle-based training for the sake of, I think it's bringing awareness.
Oh, it gets so many people moving.
Absolutely. Like, that's the one positive I take from it. It's like, okay, it gets people thinking about when they feel average, when they feel really good, what's their energy like through these days. Like, and that's great. Like, you get to at least like reflect on like, I had a bad session, that's really bad, like I must suck. It's like, no, like you actually came into it feeling a little drained. You actually slept really poorly. Like, potentially that is about your cycle. Who knows? But it's not a rigid rule.
No.
The cons, though, again, I think leading into more the endo style podcast is that it links it to the myth again, where it's like, it's going to always be related to period pain. Like, your pelvic pain is related to period pain. So let's stick you on this really rigid, like 4 or 5 week cycle where you push really hard, then you do this, you do that, and then you completely deload. And I'm like, for athletes,
you're missing another week of training. And
like, for some people, potentially okay, but for people who are like high performance, it's like, if you're deloading every 4 weeks.
Well, even if you're not high performance, it's just going to blunt your gains, especially if you could have continued, even just like something lower dose.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's where the exercise strategies that we talk all fit in, though.
To me, what you just described and how I view the cycle-based training realm is like, it's auto-regulation.
Yes.
What's he saying? It's
a tool, not a rule.
And I think that's the perfect summary.
Sorry, for Victorians, it's a tool and not a rule.
What?
You guys have an accent. Say tool.
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 I'm a tool. Thanks, Jess.
Okay.
I didn't know. Whatever.
Tool
all right.
and ruler can be our...
our
secret word.
And you can put it as emoji.
Yeah.
Tool, maybe, I don't know if there's a ruler, but
I think there's a ruler.
All right, well, cool.
Yeah, tool and rule.
Great, that's perfect.
Nice.
That worked out well.
Let's do a high five. Sorry.
Gabby. Oh, that was worth it. All right, one and done.
Yeah. Amazing.
I just think it's an auto-regulation. Another thing there, just like if we've had a bad sleep. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that's equivalent to someone having really bad period pain, but I'm saying we just need to think of it probably in that realm of like, this is another lever that makes things harder or easier.
Yeah.
And maybe you just attribute more points to that in your like auto-regulation strategy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's how we should let it influence, because there's so much variability between person and person, and even isn't it each cycle too can be very different because it's just, again, you're a human, so many other factors are going on at the same time as that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully that's balanced.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
Yeah. I think
we don't get in trouble.
I would hope not.
I wouldn't think so.
I think
we just try. I don't know. I
see.
try and be balanced, because there's pros and cons to everything, and it's.
I agree.
Just about trying to sit somewhere where we can have a balanced view, and if it helps you cycle-based training, go for it.
For sure. If you're involved,
just don't let it rule your life.
Yeah. Don't stick to a calendar.
Yeah.
Let's go quickly.
Yes.
We asked you guys some questions on the Instagram.
Oh yeah. If anyone had any questions,
yeah, which I think we'll keep doing, because you guys had some good questions for the Q&A.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I think if we do it based off topic, just leave your questions and we'll try and answer them.
So what do we have?
We had one thing you wish people knew about endometriosis.
Yep.
So for that, do you have anything
that I wish they knew?
Yeah.
I wish that they knew actually that endometriosis was a thing.
Yeah.
That's what I wish. If nearly most of the population knew, I think that would be good.
Yes, I like it.
Might be a cop-out, but...
No.
Yeah, 1 in 7 people
the stats are wild,
affected, so...
Yeah, absolutely. I think mine would be I wish they knew it wasn't always like period pain linked, or when you start bleeding you get the flare. Like it is so unpredictable that you can have days where it's every day of the week, and then other weeks where you may not get any pain, and then there's once a month flare-ups. There's like, it's so unpredictable to like your energy, your mood, pain cycles, nervous system. So I think the unpredictability of it is something I wish people knew, and didn't try and fit clients into a box where it's like, my personal experience, I think work-wise, was before you guys. You guys are good here. Love you guys. Shout out biomechanics.
That's lovely to hear.
But I feel like other workplaces in the past have been very big on like, oh, well, you took 2 days off this month. Like, that's crazy. Like, are you milking it? I'm like, oh, I wish. Like, I think there's
pretty cooked.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, you've got 2 days off. Well, you took another day a week after. Like, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, because it's not linked to my period. So I think that's the biggest thing, is the unpredictability of it for me. Second question, how to best support someone you care about? Oof.
I think it's these chats. I think it's like a non-judgmental chat, and if you notice someone isn't doing that well, just being curious and caring, and if they don't want to talk about it, it's fine, but just I think if you care about someone, like not dancing around the topic. I think just society, we've done that for too long. It's not about being nosy. It's just just reaching out and seeing if they're doing okay.
Absolutely.
And then maybe now, if you've listened to this, there's a site like Endo Australia could refer someone to just check it out, and there's a few good resources and tools on there.
Absolutely.
Not rules, but tools.
Tools.
But there's heaps now, and
there is. It's good
if you know where to look. So
mine would probably be more ask people what they need, like, and be genuine. I think about it. Like, I think I feel most supported when there's a non-judgment free zone of like, what do you actually need? Like, if you need to do this, and like that, just advocacy of whatever you need currently is okay. You don't need to force like yourself to do something, or you don't feel bad that you're not here. Like, that's okay. If you need to miss this social event, that's okay. How can we involve you still? Like, I think just being open about what that person needs and making it like, let us know completely if there's way we can modify it for you. I think a work is probably the biggest thing. I know Endo Australia has done like their Endo Thrive program, which is like a bit of a program to help support people with endo at work. But
jeez, we should get sponsored by them.
Yeah, that'd be good, eh? But I think it's cool to see that like there's talk around it about work, because I think the impression is that people with endo when they have flares, can't work or don't want to work. I think that's more like the situation or the environment needs to be really like don't want to say perfect, but needs to be suited to them, I think, in their time too.
I think too, like tricky. We at work, sometimes it's just, you just go to work and it's work. I think like there's importance of like actually like the social environment. Like we spend that much time together. So if you don't have those almost like social contracts and care enough, I think it would be really hard for someone experiencing that to open up, because it's also, I think maybe for a long time it's a bit of a taboo-ish type thing if it affects like uterus, ovaries, like that sort of stuff. Whereas I think
but no, I think as long as you're feeling supported in whatever avenue that is, like oh, I need to work from home today, and like if that's what you got to do and you're closer to the toilet, or you're closer to like medications, heat packs, whatever, or you're comfortable, amazing. If it's more like, oh, I can't do anything at all today, that's completely fine. But as long as you're in a space where you're supporting that person 100% and it's judgment free, I think that's awesome. So they're the two rapid fire questions. Cool. Takeaways, I think, for today. I think everyone's journey is different is my big one. I think you can't put people in boxes with it. It's so unpredictable, so random. Everyone's background, everyone's story is going to be completely different.
I'd say, movement is medicine. It is, but the dose has to be tweaked for you and with you. Yes. You need to be part of that journey and drive that process just as much. You're the one doing it.
Absolutely.
Not us. I mean, except for when it's our own programs, then yes, we're doing it. But
yeah.
any sort of exercise regime should be built with you and for you. So
absolutely. Yeah. If you need help with that, that's literally what we're here for, right?
We're all here.
Yeah.
We all care. We all have that supporting network, and some of us probably have more of a niche and speciality in this area. Shout out, Jess. But then, I mean, our approach at the biomechanics at least is in line with this. It's person-centered.
Yes, I agree.
We try and work with you and build something together, not just slap something. Yeah, here's your exercise prescription. Go do that.
Yeah. So, you're having a bad day? Don't come in. Or don't do that today.
No, we'll help you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. Work with your body's symptoms and not against them. So I think it comes back to some of the strategies where it's just modifying on the day. Don't force a deload if you're just bleeding or you're in a flare. Like, just see what you can do. Work with the symptoms. Do what makes you feel good. Don't push through just for the sake of pushing through and getting a session in. You want to feel good about it. So anything you can do that way.
There's plenty of tools.
Plenty of tools.
You probably won't find many rules helpful. Mm-hmm. And then just find a supportive team, an environment, and people.
Yes, that's the biggest
love
one.
You, support you, want the best for you.
Yeah.
And that can be hard to do, but there are people out there. Absolutely. And there are health professionals out there that want to advocate for you and with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm more than happy. I think
give it a chance.
I like the endo space. I think it's awesome in the pelvic pain space, where if you just want to tell me your story, go for it. Yeah. Like, I think that's the thing I lacked a little bit early on, that I'm like, if you need someone to talk to about it, please. Like, I'm more than happy to listen, happy to try and relate to some degree. So no, it's good. I just added who to follow. Oh, so that's a socials. New segment. What the heck? So obviously me. Unrelated. Okay. No. Follow Sam, guys. Endo-related stuff. We've talked a lot about Endo Australia. Yeah. They're really cool. I really like their resources, and they seem very balanced. Yes. Which I like. Your page too is a killer. I'm trying to make it a killer. Yeah. Yeah. What's your Instagram handle? Oh, or what do you search? Do you actually not know? I don't know what my handle is. I put this on our... You should have put it on the sheet. 40 minutes. I think it's Jess Jess.m_physio. Damn. Wow, I should know that. And then I am genuinely passionate about, like, I guess, women's training, health, those sort of things. Yeah. I rate you for that. Oh, thanks. No, I do. Yeah. You're very, like, neutral with how you come about it. I just think it's really important, and there's so much research for men for a long time. Mm-hmm. And then I think it's sort of, there's more awareness now, but then just with awareness, I think there's all sorts of different, like, goofy takes, and I think there's a bit of, like, predatory stuff where there's selling things to take advantage of this lack of research. Yeah. But there's two really awesome women in the field that I would recommend to follow, that are very balanced, very evidence-informed, and take a very neutral approach. And sometimes that can be a bit intense, because it's like, it kind of feels like they're just saying we should train like men, but I think what it's saying is we should train like human beings. Absolutely. But it helps to debunk a lot of myths, these two, which I think is incredible. Yep, love it. So we've got Alyssa Olenek. Yes. So she's Docless Fits, DOCLYSS Fitness. I said that wrong the first time, but Docless Fitness. Lovely. Search that up on Instagram. And then Lauren Colenso Semple. So she's Dr. Lauren CS1 on Instagram. Nice. They're both unreal. They're great. They cite research. I love their content. Docless trains a lot. Lauren, is awesome in the research realm and disseminating information. I'm pretty sure they both have their PhD, so is they're pretty awesome. Elite. Yeah, too good. Just people in general. They're awesome. So shout out. Perfect. Yep. All right. Well, thanks for chatting exercise endo. I know there's like a million different ways we could have gone, but hopefully that helps someone. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Share it around. Yeah. If there's anyone you know that has endo, or I don't know, just needs to get a bit woke with it. Yeah, send it around. Yeah. Let's do it. And then secret word, phrase, tool, and a ruler. And a ruler. Because tools, it's tool and not a rule. Rules. Yeah, so go tool in the comment and the ruler. Your tool of choice. Yeah, whatever that looks like on people's phones.
Your call.
All right.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jammers.
And thanks for
giving us a little bit of a mid-season break too.
Yeah.
We had lots going on.
Oh, yeah. We can do a quick little breakdown of what's been going on, I guess.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I did a marathon, I guess, and I did sub 3, so that was pretty good. So I was a bit cooked from that. So hence I was like happy to have a midweek break.
Oh my God.
To be fair. So thanks for understanding, Jammers.
That's okay. And I had some procedures and stuff done. So I was very down for a bit of a mid-season break as well. So
it came at a good time. Hey, some would say we engaged in auto-regulation.
We did. We knew it was too much, and
too much on our plates.
Yeah, we asked for forgiveness and an extra week.
Ask for forgiveness?
I'm asking for forgiveness.
Oh
now.
yeah, you don't ask for permission. You ask for forgiveness.
That's what you said. Anyway, all right. Thanks for listening, Jammers.
Good stuff.
We'll see you in a fortnight.
Sounds good. Bye-bye.
Bye.